I think that's why I'm sick. Fuck it.
Okay.
If it wasn't for my grandma, I wouldn't have the selling skills.
Let's put CKPs.
Which is funny because EKP's love it's called EKP's. Like it's supposed to say EKP's and people always get fucked up over that shit. But
Yeah. You have this voice like a radio, like mamela ngathi ngavala amehlo ngokumamela like okay. No,
yeah, bro.
Not guys. Not guys. Okay, that's good. No.
Story behind your story.
Yes, sir.
Hello, my name is Jay Stories and it's Tokyo-ish, the story behind your story. And we're back with another interview, but fair to and specifically fair to Lovey. Issue. Away?
100%.
Issue. You back, my nigga.
I had to. I had to. But they don't know that I'm back.
Exactly. They don't carve, you understand?
I had to
They don't
come
carve with
back,
the ish.
man.
Okay, ma, I'm not going to really what happened last
Yeah.
time. Nah. You understand? But when this interview is all about getting to know you, my guy. Understand? Who's Lovey? Young tall.
Yeah.
Ubani lo muntu lo who's behind this brand and all of that. You understand? Because you have to put the face behind the brand. You understand?
Yeah.
Young tall. So we want to get to know you, my guy.
Oh, well, yeah, man. Lovey K. Kulele Farmer. Born in Free State. 92. Turning 31 next year. Getting old, man. Getting old. Yeah, raised in Orange Farm. Akele is a terrible like Palm Springs, actually. Yeah, worked for corporate for 5 years. Quit the corporate. Started pushing my brain in sport.
Sure.
So that's what it is. That's all there is, man. Is anything else?
That's all more personally, I'm telling you. I want to get to know you. I went on a deeper level, you understand?
Well, yeah, man. But basically, that's just me, man. No wife, no kids, none of that. It's just me pushing my brain every day. Yeah, even on sick days like today, gotta be here, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
so-
all about pushing.
Always. That's all there is.
As you can have the uGogo here, the sport here, young tall. This is the brand. Let's cool,
Who
man.
put this? I didn't see that. I saw that one. I didn't see this one. Yeah, man, that's the brand. And this is not even the actual brand. This is just the rebrand. Lasers in here, they sold out. Because that's what I do, right? So, yeah, man. Shout out
Talk
to
your ass, my
shout
nigga.
out to everybody that's been buying my products since 2018, man. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's our heads. That's what I do. That's all
Let's
it
talk about you establishing this brand 2018, young tall. What's in like, how did it all come about? You understand?
Crap. Yeah, like I said, I was working for corporate, working for a certain bank. And then, most cars invest. When you work for corporate, it doesn't relate to a lot of people, but that's just what it is. When you work for corporate, you come back from work and then you're tired, you just go to the nearest pub or Kaslam Tavern. I'm just as a corner, I think. And then I get there. I'm getting two beers nyana. And then Kespanyo Vest Puma game pops up. You know those TV screens, there's a say Tavern, right? And then I see the music video, I'm like, damn, back in varsity in 2014, I remember when your Tigers, your Schoolboy Q's, a whole bunch of rappers used to wear packet heads. But that's the thing, they call them packet heads, right? And then I'm there chilling, I'm thinking, maybe we should bring this back. By then, I already had like quite a following on Facebook. Facebook was still like a thing back then.
proper thing, yeah.
And then,
Especially for you 90s guys, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're just next. You're just next. Yeah, you went from Mixer to Facebook to all these
Hey,
things. Right?
my nigga.
So, yeah, I'm there chilling and I put it on my Facebook. I had a following because I used to work for a brand named Domcorp at that time. A lot of people know it, Basse Farm. So, I went on my Facebook and said, yo, what if we bring back I'm a bucket heads.
yeah.
But this time, instead of bringing it back as a bucket head, because that's not what we know it as, like South Africa. We know it as sport.
Exactly.
So how about we bring it back? And then people were like, I would buy. I think I had like 20 people saying I would buy, and like 2 people said, yeah, that's weak. But I didn't listen to the other 2. I just went on and did the bucket head. And one of my boys said, yeah, you should actually bring it like, make it more South African that it is international because we don't know it as Buckethead. We only knew it was a Buckethead up until Schoolboy Q started rapping. We only knew it was a Buckethead when Casper Nyovest saw Schoolboy Q, and then it came out. And then we're like, alright, cool. So we was sporty. I was chilling, and then I texted my boy Donna. I was like, yo, boy, I'm coming where you at. It's like, I'm in my house. He was with my girl Utandi, one of my friends as well. And then called up the boy called Uchabu.
Your girl at that time, or you're still with
No,
her?
no, not even my girl. And it's like
Oh,
my
like
girlfriend.
your-
Hey, bro, all my life I'm sure I've dated 5 times. Like all my life, I'm sure I had like 5 girls in my lifetime, and I've ever since. Even now, I've started. Last time I dated was 2017, I think. Keep it single, my boy. That's where the money's at. So I texted
Where's
both
the
of them.
Guzman boy?
So I hit him up, and then they said come through. It was still that situation there with the collecting movies, trying to kill time and stuff. And then I went there to get movies, and then we started texting this other boy, Ubambizu Chabu. Is the reason why I still exist even today. Actually, Uchabu is a graphic designer. I was like, boy, listen, I need a dog.
You still exist as like Lovey or the brand.
See, now that's where the problem comes in, right? Because now when people start seeing the face, now they start to associate with the face even more. But yes, they still buy. But now they think Lovey is the brand. No, iSpoti is the brand. There's also a Lovey as a brand. We're buying like there's this T-shirt that I used to say. I like quoting stuff. So I think Temba hears me on WhatsApp, so he sees most of my quotes on WhatsApp. Those are original quotes. So I have a T-shirt that says "Trelaba to Batubani."
Okay.
It's Trelaba to Batubani like okay. So that's also another brand on its own parts. The first baby is iSpoti. Always been there. So shout out to Jabu for making this dog come alive. So it happened 2018.
Damn. So how's your relationship with Jabu now?
Jabu, I mean, he's
Yeah,
a graphic designer. I'm text. I was like, boy, do this for me, and he did. How much it cost? And he told me, and I paid him. And I believe in paying people. So I was like, Jabu, how much is this? It's like, how much it's gonna cost you? And I paid him. But obviously, certain people you're not supposed to lose them, right? Because this person is gonna, put in more work into your brand later on in life. I believe it's still gonna work, man. There's no bad blood or anything of that nature. After he did the brand, I said, thank you, here's your money, now it's out. But every time I see him doing things like Kindo Conceptual, it's not Kindo Conceptual, it's called Kindo Sunday, Fresh Sundays. Every time I see him, I always remind him, I am who I am today because of what you did. So don't forget that I'm still gonna show you. Ogwamanje, obviously, I'm still scraping the ground, but as soon as I hit the upper market, you're gonna be there. You have to be there.
Yeah.
So you gotta appreciate the people that actually was there for you when you started out.
My nigga.
Yeah, I believe in that. Honestly, I do.
Yeah. Tell me about those people like abakusizile, like good thing, like uqale brand, especially like ma mention abantu abayi 20 and then abayi 18 yiba like, yo nigga, you can actually buy this shit. You understand? Tell me ukuthi lento like impact kanjani wena as uLovey, bro.
One of the reasons why I quit my corporate job is that I don't like being told what to do. Hence, about what's banye. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like being told what to do, though. Like, if you're gonna tell me, yo, do this,
But some people might say go to arrogant.
it's fine. No, like it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you at the end of the day, you know the end goal of what you created, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I've had people. You see these things. This specific one, Konela. You know the brand Kango, right? You know this concept comes from Kango, right? So it came about. I saw the material and like I like this material. It's pop, and then I did like 6 of them, right?
Yeah,
I did 6 of them, and then after doing 6 of them, I sold out, and I went back to do more because people wanted more. The material was not the same, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna do more." I think it was 2 years back. I was like, "I'm not gonna do more because the material is not the same anymore." Now they're selling more. They're compromising the quality of their heads, and I stopped doing it. And then people were like, "No, it's fine, keep doing it." I'm like, "No, but that's not how I want to be. Like, I don't want to make quick money. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the goal.
That's not the goal. The goal is for you to have this head like 5 years later. I still have people that actually bought my heads when I started out. The first day when I started was the 18th of October. They still wear the same head. Color's the same. I mean, if it's black, obviously it's faded out or some shit. But it's still there. The quality, everything is still the same. So I don't think here. I think later on.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, quality over quantity, but quantity matters as well. I mean, you gotta make the numbers at the end of the day.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I wouldn't say people that actually commented Uguti do it. They're the reason why I did it. I was still gonna do it, but by the time I posted Uguti, I wanna do it. I already had it in my mind. I'm gonna do it. You know, that was just me checking like a bit of a survey. Uguti, do I have a market for this? And then I realized Uguti, you know, when you're drunk, you come up with some funny shit.
So Gule survey Leo, you said about 18, but they would buy.
Yeah.
How many of them actually bought it?
Real numbers today. 11.
Yeah, 11.
That's my sister's birthday, 11. Today, okay, I last checked my numbers on Sunday because I've been sick the whole week. I sold over, 2,850 heads since I started. And literally every week I make 50 plus heads every week. And those are real numbers. Like I can show you books and stuff. Those are real numbers. Obviously, I started taking numbers seriously after I quit my job. But before then, I would just make like 50, 25. But since that day I started until today, I've sold over 2,000 and some change heads.
Shit.
Don't try to figure out their money. The money's not there. I mean, but yeah, that's how much I've sold, and I'm still gonna sell more. This whole week I wasn't working, but I think I sold over three heads this week only. And in a good week, not even on a good week, every week I make sure to bring 50 plus heads. I think I was still there is the embroidery guy. He knows every week he gets paid.
Damn.
When it comes to the product, yeah.
Yeah. So you don't miss your 9 to 5 job?
Yeah, I've been asked that shit so many times. You know, you only miss your 9 to 5 when you're sick and you need medical aid. Only then you're like, fuck, if I was still working, take a day off and then use my medical aid and then get help. But also what I like about this brand is that I have nurses who buy my shit. I have police people. I have teachers. Literally everybody that has a head buys my head, right? So I went to the public clinic like on Wednesday. Go 7. Yeah, go 7. Go 7. There's 2 ladies there. They're like, yo, bro. I texted them like, yo, guys, I'm sick. What should I do? Like, now come through. And then they're like, no, it's okay. You don't know. I'm like, I have to pay you guys. Like, no, don't pay us. And I put them food the following day. I put them breakfast. I put them lunch. So like, they're cool.
Yeah. Okay, my nigga. So like, I hear most of the time my hustlers are cookas saying good they're inspired by the DJs bulls of this world. You understand? I want to carve good way now. As Lovey, who inspires you? Dog?
Poverty.
Shoo, that's deep.
Yeah, the effects, dog. I grew up poor. No, for real, I grew up very poor.
Yeah.
I gotta thank my grandmother for this, for the selling skills, actually. I missed most of my childhood. And all of that shit, right? So I would be in high school, and then when I go back home, just next to the mall.
Like Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Well,
Even
because
before
this was
then,
back then,
even before then, and like big netekas lapa, and I still have pictures. My mom has pictures of that shit. So it was 7. It was a family of 7 people in the house. It was my mom, my uncle, a couple of my aunts. One of them died, and there was me. So now I'm the grandson. So I'm extending the family. So there's more poverty now, right? So obviously these ones are growing up, and then they're becoming teenage. Now they're getting like, no, I'm getting tennis, you know, already. So when I'm up with friends, friends and stuff, and me, I'm still a kid. So
life,
you get what I'm saying. And Orange Farm wasn't even like Orange Farm now. It was shit poor.
Yeah.
So me, because I liked how my grandmother used to do the shit. Began for Ramazamba and on my hands. I go house to house, and then when I come back, I know it's that's what I like to say. If I do this shit, I'm gonna get this money, right? But at the end of the day, we're still poor. I mean, we had to hustle all our lives, you know. And then what would happen is do you know Chantel Ray Michelle?
Nah, I don't.
There's this fly girl, my boy. You should check her out. She's very gorgeous, man. I would pass her house, right? And she'd be there with a couple of friends. All these pretty girls that you see on socials right now. And I would go in their houses and then I would sell stuff. And obviously, you know, I mean, we were kids back then. I would laugh at myself if I saw myself at that time.
Yeah.
But now obviously we've grown to be like good friends. And she's got like this dope shit happening for herself, Ray specifically. So I would always remind her, remember when I was poor, I would come to your house and then you laugh at me and like, but Lovey, that's not the point now. Like, no, but like, I just want you to know people grow, you know what I mean? So poverty inspired me, though. I don't remember, even though my grandmother says to me, there were nights whereby we didn't eat at night. I don't remember that shit. My grandmother had that family on her back every fucking day, dog. Sell everything, come back. And you know, the thing about selling, when you're cute, you get to do it better. I was a kid and I was cute before I because like my face is all mushed up and shit, but I used to be very cute as a kid. I would walk in, I'm like, and like, oh my god, so cute, okay, And I'll be like two near four, and then I get to keep the 2 because
I saw on TikTok Bakruma something about like beauty privilege.
It
It's a
exists.
thing or whatever.
It fucking exists, dog. For real, like it fucking exists, dog. I've seen it. I don't know if niggas, experience that shit, but I've seen it. How many times you cheer I start on motor on the street, and then if she's not at 10 or 8, you don't help her. But if she's at 10 and 8, you just stop your car, even if you want to change it tire. It has happened. It fucking exists. No, you don't even care. It might be a trap. Which they want to fucking hijack you, but because she's fucking hot, you be like, hey, damn. Even if you're age, even your own girl will be like, because she's fly. Typical example, dog. When a girl goes missing, we've seen this shit. When a girl goes missing, and she's not like, about 5. You don't even share that shit.
Okay,
she's missing and she's gonna be found. But if she's like a 10, you're like, hey, damn, bro.
She has to come back.
And even, unfortunately, when people die as well, people share pictures of pretty people. We would say, hey, RIP. And niggas will be there on the comment section, be like, why did she die? You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So it works, my boy. And unfortunately, with the gents, I mean, the attitude, how you see people, how you look at people, you know what I mean? So if you're gonna be a 10 as a chance and then still don't have that approach, you're gonna suck, dog. I've seen a lot of niggas pulling up brands, but they're so arrogant as shit. They don't get to say, you know what I mean? So, I'm that chance, and everybody wants to give me a hug. I think that's why I'm sick. Fuck it.
Okay.
But not because, sometimes I hate it, honestly, because I'm there for groove. I just want to chill and drink. But I appreciate it because people acknowledge what you exist. And I'm not saying it's with genuine love. No, sometimes it's just, hey, it's that guy. Because when we drink as chance, we feel like, okay, now we can speak up. But yeah, it works, man. When you're a pretty nigga or when you're a pretty girl, when you're privileged on anything, it's like being white in everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
You get. So if you're white everywhere in the world, you got that privilege. That's what it is.
My God.
So you just have to be pretty. And if you're not pretty, you're gonna suffer, dog. No, but for real. If you're not pretty, she's saying that because she's pretty. She don't say that because she's pretty, right? It happens, dog.
No,
and she knows.
Deep down,
when you're pretty, dog, it works, dog. Come on, dog.
From koskela mfithu, lona wayithi mfithu. From koskela mfithu. Kunalo girl loya man, hey. Uthola amafavor angi-understanding.
Uyaphasa amarudomi, uyaphasa amarudomi.
Yeah, man.
It happens.
So mfana, going back to your story, vele like yabona usipopayisa amatamati nani expanela wena at that time. Yeah. So like uthi like uyifake kanjani ukuthi no expanele nano?
Like I said, man, my grandmother is my hero. I always say this in all my interviews. If it wasn't for my grandma, I wouldn't have the selling skills. Because she manipulated the system. She made me realize when I was older that, no, you were a kid. When I went, I'm not going to say it in song, what she said, but when I was older, I'm like, no, when you're a kid and then we are paisa, you're more likely to attract people because they're going to see your suffering as a kid. They're going to see it's okay, he's a cute, there's potential in whatever. They're going to buy into that. So they're no longer buying the product, they're buying you. So I used that when I was older. Actually, even at my corporate job at the bank, I used that. Like I said before my accident, I was a cute motherfucker, man. So girls would actually come to me to get help at the bank, and then I would like make sales. Because that's a bank, you actually make sales. So yeah. I did all of that.
My dog, like, it actually makes sense. Like, most like as a kid, like, opportunity pipe. Imagine, like, ungakaya ihobo lengusi than ukuthi ukaya imali, like, or something to
exactly. That's why
kaya umdala, like, umuntu umdala, like.
That's why you see labo malady labo baphethe ingosi ema intersection in baphethe ingosi. They know ukuthi they're benefiting ngale ingosi. Makablo my one, it's kind of hard for you to keep imali yakho now. You're like, I dog. Come on, dog. And then when you see 2 kids like, shit, those kids don't even deserve to be there.
Yeah.
That's emotional blackmail of some sort.
Yeah.
It works. So my morning knows, now you'd be like, fuck it, let me just, I'm doing it for the kids, not for you. But unfortunately, this is a good but I'm doing it for the kids more than
it happens all over the world. That's why, like, even the Americans say, like, on their TV screens, they only see, like, a child in Mpugani,
Exactly. I don't like how that has been a trademark. Yes, actually, it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense, you know, because there's still people who are ignorant in the out there who think that's what Africa is about. Sure, there are countries like that, but you know, well, I wonder when it was in South Africa, I've never seen that. Not even me when I was poor. I've never had none of that shit. So.
Hey, my dog.
But that's just what it is.
Let's talk about your brand, like going international, because like Angtola, that's what we were talking about. Angtola, the last interview, which like I want to I was like
I was going through the most delete that interview.
Yeah, my dog.
You know, I always say, Guti, your friends' blessings are actually your blessings in disguise. You know, I believe that Guti, if he's gonna make it, you're gonna make it. If he's gonna make it, you're gonna make it. Given the bond that you guys keep, you know what I mean. So I have friends who got the privilege of travel outside the country, and not just lie to Zan in Namibia, in Maputo, or whatever. No, I have friends. Even now, I have a friend who say UK, Birmingham. She wears my shit every day, you know. And I have a friend who's in Hong Kong right now. She wears my shit even her husband. I'll say UK. They both wear my shit. And I have my boy. The first time my brand went outside, it was a UK. There's this dope artist, Mrisi. Shout out to Mrisi, man. Itamala kumvenda and then mama kwingam I was in UK, so we always like, what are you talking? So he lives in UK, so whenever he's this side, he makes sure we takes some of my merch that side, you know. And yeah, if your friends, you know, they're pushing you to that extent, that's just a blessing, man. Fair is when I want to buy 3, they be like, it's just a head, you know. At some point, someone like, no, I've seen this shit before, and that's the power of marketing. So yeah, the biggest moment was when few of my boys, they were shooting in Big Brother. They were in Nigeria doing Big Brother Niger, and like they bought stuffs. They bought stuff like normal clients, like until they're leaving, and then we got that side. They had some Niger dude saying, "Yo, I love this shit. Please, can I take it?" And then you buy yourself more fear and other, and it has happened so many times. It's so crazy, man. So yeah, man. So that's how I actually get to say iSpoti is not just a South African brand; it's an international brand. So yeah, man. A couple of friends I have heard in US, I have heard in Amsterdam, Birmingham. I have heard in Nigeria, I have heard in Hong Kong, I have heard in Mozambique, I have heard in Namibia, Botswana. I have not much in the Asia side because just 2 people, Sweetness, no Charles there that side. But yeah, I make sure with, you know, if I get to lose one head to actually spread the word to gain 5 clients, fuck it, let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, and also you get, you know, your plugs. You know, shout out to Questa and his wife as well. They wear my shit. Shout out to who's this gent? Shout out to DJ Zendi, he wears my shit. Shout out to, I'm forgetting a name. I'm not sure which one. No, I remember who it is, but I forgot the name.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to these celebrities that plug us, man.
Yeah.
So that also works.
Do you think we would like, because like if it's with South Africa more, it actually like it resonates in my South Africans because like you look at like Amapiano, like they had to go to Ama, so it sounds South African. You understand?
Yeah.
Like yeah, so I want to understand. What do you think that's why like abantu bayifila ngaleyo ndlela, my dog?
I think ukuthi abantu bafila into. Wait, what's happening here? Yeah,
Okay, ibambe da.
Like, oh, okay. You're gonna cut that out, right?
Okay. Sure.
So obviously, I don't think there's any country that knows if I can head as a sport.
Yeah.
I don't think. I did my research. That's why I had it trademarked. I know it when I did the trademark, it bounced back from a Cuba, but it didn't mean a bucket head.
Yeah.
It meant something else. And then I was like, no, overwrite that shit because a Cuba, that's not a bucket head. So when I trademarked it, it came back only from a Cuba, but the rest of the world didn't have iSpoti as either a business or whatever. That's why it was so easy for me to actually secure the website as well, because you know you only get Spotify as your sport, but there's no iSpoti. So we're the only country that actually has iSpoti as a buckethead and iSpoti as a dog. Hence, I incorporated the two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So It is a South African thing. Honestly, it is a South African thing. Because sport, and then when you see a buckethead, it's sport. No other country does it. So it does resonate with a lot of us.
Yeah.
But Nakona never such be resonates on the Greeks, right? But then South African word, right?
Yeah.
Even Gucci, even your Louis Vuittons, that shit is not South African, but we wear it, right?
Yeah.
So why not take it there?
Sure.
Why not? Them wear our shit. I'm a close. Dog, I'm a close sells out.
Yeah, my guy.
I'm a close if I get Spelani la payed on the internet for 5K.
Yeah,
I'm
but,
talking dog. I see Spelani for 5,000. There's no fucking way. Spelani is not 5,000 bucks,
Yeah.
dog. But I'm a close. I put it there. I remember it was 2019. I think I'm not sure with the numbers, but it was 2019. I'm a close. I'm a close. But yeah, there was a brand before. Rich Mnis, not Amakos, Rich Mnis.
Yeah.
They have Ishpelane on his website for 5,000 bucks. And then he sold out, and not even South Africa, because there's no South African who's I'm gonna buy Ishpelane 5,000. So Maspaya or Kant, and then he sold out. Ishpelane, though, you know what that shit is, right? Ishpelane is that thing,
yeah.
It sold out.
Yeah, my guy, look usitshela vele nje yami ukuthi like iresonate kanjani with South Africans ngithola. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's quite easy, man. Sporty, it's dog.
Yeah.
Sport is a bucket head. Tell your boy Jabuti mfana ngifuna inja ifake i-bucket head. You put it out there, couple of options, and then you're like, I like this one. It's like, alright, cool. And then you run away with that one. So that's how we came about that shit. The dog. It's a British poodle. I didn't know that up until this girl told me. It's a British poodle. I didn't know. It's just a dog. It's sport, that's what it is. So yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, so mfana, like in terms of like marketing, I want to understand what's in when like ushaya kanjani. What's different about your brand? None.
I saw an ad. Hash.
Hash.
Yeah, Hirsch. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A scrapyard. I saw it on social media. A scrapyard. It says we sell used parts. Do you get it?
We sell
used parts. Yes. It's a fucking hearse. A scrapyard that says we sell used parts. So it gets you thinking, okay, this is a hearse. So they're selling bodies or they're selling car parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I market my shit. I make you feel guilty for not owning it, basically. They will tell you on my socials. I go the sarcastic way. When you're not wearing my hat, like your boy over there, I'll be like, hey, nice hat. You'll be like, thank you. I'm like, fuck it, I don't mean it. I don't mean it. But obviously, like, only a niche people understand it. But on a daily basis, what I do is I make sure I put my shit all over the place. Social media, stores, everything. So if you say something enough times, people get to understand it. If you say it once, people gonna hear it and forget about it. But if you say it consistently every day, even if they don't like it, but they know about it, that's all that matters. You understand?
Yeah.
As long as people know about it, that's all that matters. They don't have to buy in today, they can buy next year. I'm okay with that shit, but they know that we exist. That's what it is. So if you say something enough times, doesn't matter what it is. If you say right now, I eat shit. If you say it now, you're gonna laugh about it and forget. But if you say it tomorrow, and the following day, and maybe for a year straight, you'll be like, maybe this guy does eat shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys know this nigga. He's been saying Ninga Kabani every day.
Oh yeah.
Consistent.
I saw it on Twitter.
Ninga Kabani. Every day he wakes up and posts Ninga Kabani every day. And now he's like quite following. Because he says it enough times for people to catch on it. That's the power of marketing. You have to say it enough times. When you see red, I promise you're gonna think Coke. Subconsciously. That's what it is. And if you see Christmas, somehow you're gonna, think about Coke. Because Coke has been marketing for over 100 years without failure. Every day they make sure that you see their brand everywhere you fucking go. To such an extent to go to Coke and Sprite. That's how fucked up it is.
Yeah.
Coke,
Sprite. Sure,
but then
Coke.
So yeah, those are the geniuses in marketing because they made sure it's tattooed in your head. Because your head, So that's what I'm trying to do. But obviously in this day and age, social media is the one.
Let's put CKPs.
Which is funny because Ikepis level it's called Ikepis. Like it's supposed to say Ikepis and people always get fucked up over that shit. It's like, but it's sport. Marangfuni Ikepis. But it's like, no, I get what you're saying. It's fine.
Sure.
I get it. So yeah. That's what it is. If you say it enough times, people will get to know that you exist, and then the more they know you exist, the more they're gonna buy into it. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but in the near future they're gonna buy into it. You say it enough times. That's the power of marketing.
My nigga.
That shit I learned it from the movies.
Yeah, you have this voice like a radio, like mamela ngathi ngavala amehlo ngumamela like okay. No,
Yeah, bro.
not guys. Not guys. No.
I mean.
You understand? No, like I feel like mamela like some sort of like Wi-Fi back in the days. You understand?
I'll take it. But
You
yeah,
understand? Yeah.
I do have a radio show.
Yeah,
it's my Daily
yeah.
Timeline Radio.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Dog.
Yeah, that's my other. I wouldn't say it's another side hustle. My brother Chico Chow owns the radio station. He hit me up. He's like, "Man, I need a hip hop DJ." I was like, "Alright, do you need like a chalk or you need someone who's gonna be in the show?" He's like, "No, someone in the show." I'm like, "Fuck it, I got you." So I've been doing it since it started, before we were even getting paid, and now we're getting paid, which is like fucking awesome. So yeah, cool. Yeah, every Wednesdays, 5 to 7, hip hop and cards with Miss B and Slim Q. It's an online radio station. It's fucking dope. That's one of the things in this time that I feel that's out my brain and that's out my life. I love doing that. Obviously, now your music blind. So that's especially hip. Okay, I love reggae music, but hip hop is my second love. So yeah,
Why second? Like reggae.
Well, before my dad died, he used to listen to a lot of reggae. And essentially, like reggae colors and whatever and shit. So yeah, my dad was a big fan of reggae music. I mean, no putting something but that shit is instilled inside of you, man. So, I mean, like I said, you do it enough times. Kids don't do what you say; they do what you do.
Damn. Dog.
So now I got into reggae music. I don't even smoke weed, but you know, the message stays the same: love, peace, and happiness. That's what it is. So that kind of rooted me as a kid. You know, the scars that I have, my face, my hands, it's just fucked up incidents, you know, your car accidents, your alcohol and whatever. But I don't think I fought more than 3 times in my life because I'm always that guy like, hey, dog, hey, my dad said, even if he's dead, like
Love
my
and
dad
peace.
said, you know what I mean? So yeah. So it wasn't really like hardcore Rastafarian, but then hip hop is something. If it's more cool, if it's I get the 2 Stacks. Listen, you guys are all 2 Stacks, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't jab me, man.
Ngaphandle kojawu. Hey, the
Who's Jabu?
Javus.
Who's Jabu over there? Alright,
Yeah.
Masculine thina sakhula ngabo Lil Wayne, you know, post Tupac and Biggie, because that was 96 prior. Sakhula ngabo Lil Wayne, your Eminems and whatever, and then now you have your Roddy Riches and you know your trap stars, all of them.
Your little babies.
Your Lil Baby. Everybody's just Lil after Lil Wayne. You know, so we actually got to experience that hip hop, maybe consciousness, being poor, being a slave, and all of that shit. So after 2009, now we got the trap. Now we actually get to see the life in a 2 Stacks perspective. So yeah, the evolution in hip hop, it's kind of fascinating.
Do you think Uguti, like you falling in love with reggae, ne? It has to do with like my messages, maybe like if like mamele reggae, like my messages, your father would maybe want you to know or to tell you, like because like you didn't know him.
Man, that clown, man, you know, my dad. My dad was a fucking genius. I respect him even on his grave. My dad was a fucking genius, dog. So what happened? That nigga smoked weed, right? And then, okay, obviously this is the stories that I get from my mom. And then when I was born in '92, he stopped smoking weed, you know, because he wanted to live long. Right, because apparently, you know, emphysema, lung cancer, and etc. So, my mom said this shit. I don't know. Sometimes I be like, that's some fairy tale shit. Apparently, you know, back in the day, Jabu know this. Based nama techniques, nama Panasonic, nama telephone can before the DVDs. Like gule era le ama VCR. We used to have ama vinyl. You know, so my dad had a vinyl, and Namanja still have his collection of reggae. I was looking at Amazon's, one of his vinyls are actually expensive. Gonna sell it. So he would play Up Mali Waiting in Vain a lot of times, right? And then you see how we went full circle on my headphones Those were the shit back in the day. Before we get to the small ones. Those were the shit, like they were fucking massive. And apparently my dad used to put that shit on my mom's belly. Magdali Waiting in Vain, because he was waiting in vain for my love. That the song says waiting in vain for your love. So he would put on my
headphones.
name
is Lovey.
Exactly, you know, them people played me, but it's cool. He would put on my headset on my mom's belly. And then that song would play so much, to such an extent when I was older, the time was actually DKs on one. I would play that song so much, and my mom, that's when she actually told me like, why urata pina e? Why would we pina e? I'm like, no, but I just love the message and everything about it. Like, then she told me, no, actually, when you were still in my bed, your dad used to do this shit. I'm like, oh, kind of makes sense. So the message reggae dog, it stays the same, man. It's love, peace, and happiness. But now there's evolution in reggae, same as the trap. Back then there was conscious hip hop, gangster rap and whatever. Now we're talking bitches, hoes, and money and the lifestyle and whatever. Even reggae has gone to that platform. That's why you have iraga now and all that shit. So yeah. I mean, at some point now you need to find yourself and then just stick to what you know and forget everything else. I mean, I listen to Roddy Rich, but I'll pick Jay-Z over Roddy Rich any day. Even if Roddy Rich has a chance to retain more money than Jay-Z.
Oh yeah,
So.
even like I'm streams
Exactly.
that shit.
I mean, the internet pays, dog. And honestly, if you're gonna have a brand or anything of that nature, but you're not putting it on the internet, what are you doing? I always tell Amachita, that's where the arrogance comes through. Actually, people are like, are you arrogant and whatever? I'm like, nah, but it makes sense. People buy online now. Why you don't have your shit on the internet? Who would want to go to a store and buy your shit? Get your shit on the internet and people will buy it. Make sure you market it every day enough time so that people know that you exist. People wanna come buy your shit. I just got like 3 texts right now with uGogo. I wanna buy. And I have to tell them what I'm here. So it's not a loss. My boys are there. They're gonna make sure it makes sales.
Actually, you're pushing, Nagai.
Gotta every day, dog. I gotta, dog. Because if I don't sell, I don't have a job. If I don't sell, I'm not gonna eat. Not gonna pay rent. I'm not gonna pay girls. Not like that, but not like that. Not like that. There's this wise gent who is my landlord, who Mr. Mafalo said to me, there's 3 things this can you see out here straight. It's the sound of a car, it's the sound of the ATM, it's the sound of a go morning. That's what a gent lives for. Those 3 things. You live for a girl. Obviously, it's the money first, and then you're gonna buy that car that drives them crazy. We were watching that YouTube video just now, right?
Yeah.
And then the girl moaning. That's what made us to a straight gent. I don't know about a gay dude. See, that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe instead of a girl moaning, then that's another dude moaning. But the point that he was making is that motivation yamachita goes back to a girl at the end of the day. Like, how many times have you made sure you pass a grade, who's in a lower grade doesn't catch up with you? That's motivation on its own. So I would share they actually run this motherfucker.
Imagine like ngifile lokho lo azobe classini.
Exactly.
Uzongibona. Shit. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know who she's dating in the room, but I promise you right now.
You also don't know,
Right, it makes sense. I promise you right now, if a more prominent guy comes through doing what you say, make cheese, obviously the numbers are big in terms of his podcast. Make cheese says, come work with me. You think she's gonna stay with you?
Hell no.
And it has nothing to do with exactly. It has nothing to do with loyalty or anything like that. It's just thinking ahead. I would really like someone who's actually up there or has the potential to get there. Which is why it's kind of hard for a rich motherfuckers to get real love because they didn't start up with those people. So that's just how I think.
So is it important for you within like keep it laba or no? Like la relationship now no in case would like when you are permanently
Mvana me mvana ngibamba ama grudge. Semoyeng ngibamba ama favors. Much as no account is my favor. But if you're gonna do a solid for me, I'm gonna hold you for forever, dog. If you're gonna help me in anything, remember I just told you the story, let's say clinic, right?
Yeah.
Like this girl's like, no, it's okay, you don't need. I'm like, nah, but I gotta do something for you. I'll hold you for forever. I have a long list of people who've done so many things for me, and I make sure in every chance that I get, I look out for them. There's this chance this one time in I used to have a van, I used to call it Ghost. Yeah, I used to call it Ghost because it just appeared out of nowhere. And he ghosted me after that. So this chain, it was around about 4 a.m. So I push up for me, so I push us, I figure out iSpoti, where we shot the other video code. And in this chance out of nowhere, it drive quantum, right? And then he comes to it like, I have a fit, clearly in affair, Spanian. He doesn't know, that motherfucker doesn't know me. And like, he could have just passed like other people that did, but he didn't. So he got there, my father in Tambo, strapped me up, and then one bega each acting Gamoko. And then there's like St. Crane, like, yeah, we cool. That time you still got 5 in the AMs. And like, cool. And then I'm like, one come up, so I can put his number on my banking app. And then like a couple of days later, when I had the money, because I was still working for a corporate, and I just gave him guap. And then he's like, I called him like, did you get the money? And he was like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, nah, remember that day?
Man,
You know
nigga.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
if it's not even just doing it because you wanna do it, but you're thinking, what's it? I mean, this motherfucker doesn't know me, dog. So why not? He helped me out. He came through for a nigga. So as much as I'm gonna do that for other people, I also hold grudges. So if you're gonna play me once, because that's all it takes, I'm done with you, dog.
Play me one
And it has
time,
nothing
shame
to do
on
with being
you.
a Scorpio, because apparently Scorpios do that shit. It has nothing to do with being a Scorpio. You know what happens, dog? We live. Unfortunately, I don't. The inevitables that we go out of this life did. That's what it is. You're gonna fucking die whether you like it or not. I mean, it's also part of life. So
Yeah.
I don't have time for you to be playing me, especially when I believe in what I'm doing. So if you're gonna play me once, I'm gone.
And that's how good to serious because it's
Mbana, you can be my best friend all my life. And then you play me once. Especially in what I believe. It's shy, my guy. I'm out. Because now, if you're gonna play me once, something out in this buyer manager, how many times have you played me? Are you gonna do it again? Do I still trust you?
Nala bengacabanga ukuthi ungidlalile nakhona.
Mbana,
Sengiyakhweshina
I had bros endlini. I used to, my house. What happens is people would randomly come through and then we chill and then we drink and it's all fun and shit. So I had people coming in and then I lost some of my merch. Yeah, when I lost some of my merch and I was like, okay, but how can I lose merch when these people know this is how I eat, this is our parents and all of that shit? I think we were like 15 in the house. We're smoking and whatever, playing music. And then I lost some of the merch and then I told all of them, sent them a text. I don't want you guys coming to my house. All of you guys. I don't want you here. All of you guys. And then my boy tried to reason with me. I'm like, nah, fuck it. You know, it's okay. Just don't come to my house ever again. And on that shit that had transpired, Shoboma 2-3, I'm still cool with them. But a whole bunch. No must put an driving. Sure.
Yeah,
They wanna
15,
stay there.
yeah,
Then it shows you some people cannot handle the truth. Right? When you tell them you fucked up on that day, I mean you may not be the person that stole it, but you were there as well. You can at least help me. Tell me okay. This and this and this did that. So no, fuck you and your friends. And then till today we're not even like close. But
omunye angasho ukuthi maybe like it's a manner of approach. You understand?
it's not a manner of approach, dog. It's facts. You don't look if I
but if like okay, sharp, let's say like let's argue and say mina bengaphandle and I didn't see anything.
Then you didn't see anything, but you also a suspect. You were there.
Yeah, but now you can't.
Hey, bro, let's look at Senzo Mayua's case. Everybody was there as a suspect, dog.
My God.
But it's look, unless we have cameras, unless we have tangible proof, you know the suspect, you're still a suspect, man. That's just what it is. So if you can't handle the fact that I'm reasoning with you, look, I'm not saying you did it, but you know you were there. I'm just trying to keep my space proper because this is my baby, this is my business. If you're not gonna handle that, if you think I'm being not being reasonable, but the shit that had transpired, then I guess you can't be with me at that point. So, I see, I get out. So yeah, this.
Nyabuza nje ama-second ama-suspect ay-15. Sithi top 5 at least. Let's say hip-hop artist, my guy. Because it's a SA Mbana.
Aye. Okay. Ish.
Yo.
Oh,
damn.
crap. Keep in
Shit.
mind. Alright, cool. But you caught all of that, right? So, sorry, where is it? SA hip-hop.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, dog. Okay, ngizoma biased, yeah. I don't know if you guys know Mass the Difference.
Mass the Difference.
So Mhlali Pitori, he's a rapper. He got a co-sign from Caspanyo Vest.
Yeah.
Ngale igoma lakhe le women abusing don't. He got a co-sign from him. He's dope. He's definitely number 3. And then number 5. I don't like how people switched. Can I mention dead people?
Dead people. Yeah, of course.
Cool. Then number 1 is Double HP. Yeah. Number 1 is Double HP.
Originate. Yeah.
And then number 2 is. Remember, I'm not a 2 stacks, right? So I'm not. I'm not like the trap and shit. And then number 2, because his album is actually dope right now. Nasty is gonna be number 2. He actually raps, and he's not singing as much. And then number 3, Shane Ego. And then number 4.
I see what you release and
I saw that too.
Yeah.
No, definitely Touchline Punchline is there, though. Touchline Punchline is there.
Of course, Mba.
He's gonna let's say it's number 2. Let's not say it's number 2.
Hot for party,
Starting number 4. And then number 5. I don't really listen to much local hip hop, but I'm not even a fan of Reese. As Mrs. Call me Var, like I don't feel him just as much.
Yeah.
Nah, you talk. It was part of my youth. Yeah. If you trip and leave the bitch alone, yeah. It was part of my youth back then. Being which I've about doesn't make sense. I would say, I don't know, man.
But the problem is we judging to like in day one and say some.
I mean, you're only as good as your last. That's what it is.
But even Labantu Kulumanga with the sing MT.
Yeah. Yeah, nice all I was petting a cow. You know, like it's been years I've been petting a cow. But I'd say Rick. Yeah, he's gonna make the top 5 as well.
Rick, you know?
Yeah, he was good. It was good. No punchlines and whatever. It was dope. So yeah, them 5. But WHP number 1. You know? WHP number 1.
Wow, that's a lovely top 5, eh?
It's different. I know it's different, but you know, I gotta like, you know, hear what you say if it makes sense to me. And if you say international, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Ah, it's nasifuna local.
Local.
Yeah, ziba local.
My boy.
Siyabonga ukuthi ufikile.
Thank you so much.
Wasivakashela studio sethu.
It's a nice setup. It is a nice setup.
Yeah, man.
There's not like a lot of noise like the previous one.
Yeah. I just want to know what's in 5 years' time. Like I've asked you in the last interview, where do you want to see yourself, my guy, as Lovey and for iSpoti as a brand?
As a brand, I need a factory, dog. That's what I'm working on right now. And I just co-signed Kindo Conceptual Store. Now you can find my shit like Kindo, people can actually work in. That's another step. And shout out to Khahliso, man. Sales are going crazy. But yeah, I need a proper factory because now I just have a couple of people that are working, but now I need to employ a mess. You know, a proper factory from sport. Exactly. So it needs to be because I need it as affordable as possible. You know, I don't want to sell anything above $200. That's where we quantify. You know, so I need it in that room, and then from that room go to that room. By the time you put my everything is proper. You know, so now I have to go to embroidery, go to merchants and whatever. So, yeah, but yeah, that's what I need in 5 years' time. Yeah. I'm working on it, yeah. And shout out to Avendas as well. Avendas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's also my backup guy. Mutumuni Mambur is my backup guy. He's a very smart nigga. Check him out.
Is he a vendor, ne?
He is a vendor.
Yeah. Shamakava and no.
Yeah.
I saw like product there, like the music video there.
Yeah. Shout out to their whole. Yeah. I'm like his consultant.
Yeah.
Consult with you. Should I do this? I'm like, yeah, because you know he's got the money, but I got the brains. So it works. Shout out to my boy. I call him Money Bags.
Yeah. As for Lovey.
As for Lovey, though, and when I'm getting old, I need to get a girl and a baby. Honestly, my mom put so much pressure on me. Like, oh no, Katufala, whatever. I'm like, hey, bro, that's your problem. It's not my problem. But I thought about it. I need a genuine woman in my life and a kid, preferably a girl, you know. And then that's 5 years from now. Yeah, that's. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it, dog. Don't overthink, because when you overthink it, you're gonna start thinking, hey, who's like, hey, nigga, fuck that. Where would you learn nobody? You know what I'm saying? But I have a little sister. She's 10, so actually, you know, having a girl it's not a bad idea. You know, because obviously, I'm not even using my dad's name, so you know, having a kid but yeah. A genuine girl, not just a girl, but a genuine girl. I think that's why I refrain from dating, because a lot of people are fans instead of being your girlfriend. You know, a lot of people are fans, and a lot of people, they're just there for I want to know what it's like being with that guy. Yeah. You know, they never.
I want to go to groove with him, Joe.
I don't even go to groove with girls, dog. You should see me at groove. My boys will be chilling there with girls, and I'm just there all by myself, drinking and enjoying the music. I don't even like seeing the sides of girls at grooves. Like, I mean, you can look, she has a nice butt, but then I'm blooming now, because that's how niggas die. At the end of the day, you know, looking at someone's property like that. Okay, not property, you're not supposed to objectify them, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll find me in Bambi cup, I drink from a cup all the time. There's a cup in or whatever. But I don't hang out with girls much, unless if they're friends, they're kind of you know, so yeah. But 5 years from now, I'm not gonna say married.
And when I think The way it's protecting a coin was only pillar bomber. I think you've been able to save it, not that.
Oh no, but I smoke a lot. That's the thing, and I drink a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, I dog.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I wasn't sick, I'll be drunk as a motherfucker. It's because it's a Saturday also. But yeah, I smoke a lot and drink a lot. I do a lot of bunch of fucked up things that I do that would shorten my lifespan. Yeah, I don't wanna get cut short before I reach the pinnacles, but can't help it.
So social media platforms, where do we follow you? Where do we text for iSpoti and all of that shit?
On
Stuff?
Twitter, iSpoti TM. Is it not? It's not Twitter anymore. On X.
Oh, yeah.
iSpoti TM on Instagram. iSpoti TM on Facebook. iSpoti official. And then www.ispoti.co.za. And then when you get to those platforms, you get to see the number here WhatsApp here iSpoti 0671883224. And then on my personal platforms, on X it's L1 Koza, L as in EL, but that L is just Lovey, but EL. L1 Koza. And then on Instagram, same L1 Koza. On Facebook, Lovey iSpoti, K as in KAY. That's Facebook. Instagram as well. TikTok as well, L1 Koza. And then for iSpoti, it's iSpoti TM. That's it.
Danko.
That's where it's at.
Issue. That's love, ladies and gentlemen. And I go by the name of J Stories, my fit with Panzola Skinny Genie, the modern age Panzola. I can't go. Danko. Danko is thank you. Issue.
Thanks, man.
Danko Jam.
What's up?
Away.